Good afternoon, family. This is Dr. Kia Pruitt. It is Saturday or the Sabbath, so happy Sabbath to all my Sabbatarians out there. Today is Saturday, September the 3rd, 2022, and the time is 3 o'clock p.m. I hope you're having a magnificent, joyous weekend. So today I do have some very exciting news, especially when it comes to NESARA. So I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you know NESARA is real? That's the National Economic Security and Reformation Act. How do you know that is a real thing, Dr. Pruitt? It seems like it's incredible or not believable, people have said, and I get it. Now, some people have even asked me, does this news about NESARA, about debts being wiped out, this big old Jubilee, does this also relate to people out of the country? And my darlings, yes, indeed, that's called GESARA, or the Global Economic Security and Reformation Act. Now, I have plenty of videos on what that act is about and how it will be implemented. But in short, let's just say we're going to have a complete debt jubilee. And for all of you out there who have read the Holy Scriptures, you know that this is biblical and it's historical, that after every 50 years, people's debts are supposed to be wiped out. But that didn't occur for us. Anyway, that is a debt jubilee. That's getting rid of all your three-letter organizations. That includes having lawyers and judges being trained in constitutional law. It includes having a restored republic, our national government, our true government restored and brought back online. It includes having our treaties honor, the treaties that we made with people from England or Britain, the colonists, so to speak, the ones from Europe that came here. They had a treaty with the indigenous people, but those treaties have been usurped or overtaken and not honored, but they will be honored. And more things also that comes along with that, like trillions of dollars being injected or injected into the global economy for massive wealth for we the people, as well as creating humanitarian projects to clean up our air, our water, plant new healthy good seeds, and all these juicy wonderful things that are supposed to happen on the planet. But today I have some breaking news. You know me, gotta bring some news that I don't think most people have heard about. I like getting information that is not out there for the masses, just so I can bring something positive and joyous to the family and lift your vibrations and make you happy and know that these things are occurring. So I heard that Danske Bank is a Danish bank and it is completely wiping out over 90,000 customers. Yes, not wiping out the customers, but wiping out their debt. Now, this is amazing news because now when you read it first and the beginning of the article, it says 90,000 customers. But listen to what the article says as you delve into it. It says around 150,000 customers of Danske Bank have cases that previously have been closed, meaning that a total of 245,000 collection customers will have their debt completely wiped out to zero. So some of their cases have been closed, some of them were still open, but when they looked into their records and they said, you know what, we've had some errors in our debt collection practices and we haven't completely been honest, open, and transparent as a bank. So we're gonna liberate or completely wipe out the debt of over 90,000 customers. This is exciting news. So if it's happened there and with our Danish brothers and sisters, you have to know this is the Global Economic Security and Reformation Act happening right before our eyes. Now, here in the States, we have heard from people that their credit card debts have been wiped out, their bank loans, student loans, mortgages, and some people have even had titles and legal lawful papers sent to them in the mail, letting them know that now they are the rightful owners of their assets. So it's happening. I just wanted to or desired to bring you that news to encourage your heart, because sometimes you just want to know or desire to know, how do we how do we know this is real? What proof do you have? What evidence do you have? And this is what I always say on my channel. If you look for good news, you will find it. If you open yourself out to opportunities, you will see those opportunities. If you have an abundance mindset, meaning there is a surplus of wealth, surplus of food, water, goodness, joy, and all the things that you need and desire in your life, you will open up yourself to those opportunities, to see them and to experience them. What else is in the news? You all know that I said that Haley Biden, or a person who said she was Haley or Hallie Biden on Twitter, had opened up about all the things she knew about the Biden crime family, about things that her father-in-law had allegedly done and things that her ex-boyfriend had actually done, nefarious behaviors, working with different foreign entities. She was coming on Twitter, tweeting about all those experiences, about the corruption and with Obama and the Clintons. And so we didn't know if it was really her, but I said she was worth checking out because that information was quite juicy and compelling. And family, do you know, even though she didn't have a blue check by her name, that supposedly means that it authenticated, or Twitter had authenticated that it was her, she did not have that, but her account has been disabled. So I am not sure why that happened. Do they not want this information out there? You know, because they're not that benevolent that they care if it's a fake account or not. But I wanted to bring that information to you so you can look and see and consider that maybe they don't want for you to know what's really going on. Now, when I talked about Haley on my Facebook account, I got fact checked and I got disciplined for that. So I don't know, they look a little suspicious to me, as well as when I reported that Mike Tyson said he was practically forced to take the the cure for that sickness, and how he was sick and now in a wheelchair and might die. So, I don't know if this is real news or if maybe the white hats are in control and they just desire for us to see how bad this injection was. But I will tell you, I got fact checked and I got censored, and I was told that anything that I put on Facebook would be dropped lower in the feed. But what I've seen is, even though they censor me, I'm still able to get the news out. And my information doesn't always go to the bottom of the feed. So I don't know what's going on. I just needed for you to know that things are happening. Now, one last thing is Derek Johnson, former military man who exploded on social media, who came out straight forward, sat on his bottom or stood on his square, without shaking. They say, speak your truth, even if your voice quivers or even if your voice shakes. Tell your truth. He told his truth, and he told the entire world Donald Trump is still the president. He said it unequivocally. He said it with power, with passion, and with just straight gangster, as they would say, language. Donald Trump is still your president. And then he gave executive orders to let us know why. He also talked about the fake inauguration of 46 and how that really was mourning the death of a person, and how it was a funeral procession, and how number 46, or Biden, was actually a minister in residence of a foreign country. On this channel, we know that Washington, D.C. is not technically considered a state, but a foreign entity with their own military and their own rules and laws. So 46 was a minister in residence there, or president, so to speak, of Washington, a foreign entity. And that he also said that though number 19 or number 45, President Trump will be number 19 of the restored republic, he is the lawful president. And he told us about how he had his own inauguration. He went into detail about what it looked like and how you knew with the salute and the songs that were playing, and the fact that Air Force One was there. He let us know that he had a real inauguration as being the president of the restored republic, and as being one who had increased powers as the president during wartime, because we are at war against the deep state, the cabal, I don't know what else they call them, the Illuminati. Let's see, what else do they call nefarious beings? So we are literally at war, but the war is coming to an end, and I can see it with my first eye. The first eye chakra, my pineal gland is completely open. I can see it, and I look for news. I'm searching. And when you're looking for something, when the student is ready, the teacher appears. You will find the information. Now, back to Derek Johnson, because he has started speaking out. He blew up all over social media as well. And he started distributing documents to anybody who emailed him to let you know and see for yourself which executive orders Trump had signed that lets you know he's still the president. These papers that he sent to you also was about military wartime strategies, as well as constitutional laws to let you know that our republic has been restored. Well, when he would send that information, at first it was working, but then he got censored. But he came back and clapped back. Woo! I love it when people stand on their square and speak their truth. He came back and he gave us a website that I'm going to present to you, and it is called thedocuments.info. Thedocuments.info is Derek Johnson's clapback, or his answer to all those who have tried to censor him. Oh, my darlings, he is giving you information about the truth behind the Ukraine war. He's talking about the covert military operation that went down to take down the deep state. He's talking about military strategies and all type of things that you and I need to know so that we're aware of what's going on around us. So again, that's thedocuments.info. I will put that in the description section, as well as information about Danske Bank setting free. I call it setting free about 100,000 customers and completely wiping out their debt. So this is just information for you all to be excited about and to know that we are returning to our rightful place as sovereign beings, that our Constitution is being followed, and that the republics all over the world are being restored. My name is Dr. Kia Pruitt. It has been my great pleasure to bring you news on this Saturday afternoon. I hope I have said something to raise your vibrations and to restore your hope and your joy for today and the future. Mwah. Take care, family. Make this a great day. Peace.